Hello and welcome to a brand new video on, well, not really a video on anything, it's a story I need to tell. Basically, I woke up this morning, I literally had no energy, and normally every morning before, when I go to school, I always bring a Mountain Dew with me, just, to keep on hand. I always take a Mountain Dew with me, but literally I was so out of energy, I didn't think a Mountain Dew could do it. So I thought, you know what? I like coffee. I really like coffee. So what I did this morning was I got a glass. I got a flask of coffee. I made myself a flask of coffee. I took it to school with me, and then while I was in school, obviously I drank some coffee. Because I mean, who wouldn't if they had coffee on them? Went to school with it. Who isn't gonna drink it? Because coffee's bloody amazing. Anyway, so I took it with me, and I had my photography lesson. So when I went to my photography lesson, I decided, you know what, I'm going to have some of that coffee now. So I literally took off the lid off the flask and poured coffee into the lid. And I was just sat there listening to the teacher, as you do, drinking coffee. And then all of a sudden, he's just like, yeah, could you put the coffee away please, sir, Tom? And I'm just like, relax, man. It's just coffee. You've got a cup of tea over there. I don't see what the big problem is. Tom, put away the coffee now, please. Well, it's in a it's in a cup. You can't exactly put away a cup, can you? And it's boiling hot, so I can't exactly down it either. Put it away, please, Tom. I mean, you can take this while I drink the rest of this. I'm fine with that. So she takes the flask, but leaves the lid with me. And then when I finish off the coffee I had in my hand, we carry on with the lesson. And then when we was in the lesson, I thought, you know, I'm thirsty again, so I took my flask, and then I made myself another coffee with that flask. Well, with the coffee that was still in the flask that I had left. So I poured that into the cup, and then she started having a mood and growing again. And I was just like, dude, it's a coffee. You're hypocritical. You're sat there telling me off for having a coffee when you're drinking a cup of tea as we speak. So I'm just like, relax, man. It's a coffee. What's so bad about a coffee? And then she says, you know how bad this makes me look? And I was just all like, we're in a private classroom with absolutely no one looking in. How is this making you look bad? And anyway, then she backs up then. And then I finish off the coffee I had. I thought, alright, I'm going to stop drinking this for a while because I've already had 2 mugs. Might as well stop now. Yeah, so I put it on. Keep in mind I still have some more in the flask. And then she asks me to take some toy soldiers and set them up outside and take a picture of them. And I'm just like, I can do that. It's pretty simple. So I'm doing that. And then I set that up. And I still have my flask in my hand. So I'm just sat here with my friend Jude and Neo. I'm just like, hey guys, do you want some coffee? And of course they're gonna say yes because they're lads. So I give them some coffee each. And Jude absolutely adores the coffee. So I let him have a whole mug. And the teacher looks out the window, sees that we're all surrounding a flask of coffee, and that's when she loses it. I walk back into the class with my flask, and then she literally told me to put the glass away, or the flask away. I'm just like, alright, no, we're in lessons now. You don't want me drinking it in here. That's fine. It's a cold day outside, so yeah, it's all good. I mean, I can understand that. I can drink the coffee outside where it's all, you know, cold, but I can't drink it inside near expensive camera equipment. Yeah, okay, I get it. Right? And then you never guess what she says. She decides to go, Tom, you're making us look bad. And I was just like, how am I making you look bad? Give me one good reason for how I'm making you look bad. Tom, get out of my class. I'm just like, what? Why are you kicking me out? I just asked you a question. Tom. Get out of my class. So then I walk out, just sat there outside the lesson for about a good old 10 minutes. And when I'm outside the lesson, after like 6 minutes or so, she walks out and says, "Tom, you're making us look bad." And I'm just like, give me a reason why. She storms back in to the lesson, leaving me outside. And I'm just like, it's cold out here. Can I have a coffee bag? Nah, I'm kidding. I didn't actually say that. But yeah, at that point, it takes another couple minutes. Then she walks outside. Then she decides to finally answer my goddamn question. And I'm just like, alright, you could have just said that from the start. Instead of sending me out for 10 minutes. And then I don't know what the teacher's name is, so I'm going to call it Crinkleberry. So yeah, Crinkleberry over here, bloody, since being back inside, and then when everyone's ready to pack up, everyone leaves, and she's like, I'm just ready to leave with my friend Ryan. And then she's just like, Tom, stay behind please. I'm just like, okay, what do you want now? And then Crinkleberry over here says, you're making us look bad. And at that point, I'm just like, oh, fuck this. So I just leave the lesson. And yeah, that's the coffee story of today. If you want to see more if you want to hear more stories like this, make sure to leave a like below. And, I'm joking. Leave me a comment of what you want me to do a story of next. Well, that story I made there wasn't exactly made up. That's actually true, that story there. And yeah, just let me know if you want me to tell any more stories about what happened in school or my life in general. Yeah, so God, my throat. Yeah, I've got a bad throat at the moment, so I ain't been. That's why. I'm not going to say that's the excuse why I ain't been uploading recently. I've just been too lazy to do it. I, in fact, I actually have 3 videos in the process of being made right now. So, 3 videos are coming up pretty soon, alright? Well, there's Walking Dead Part 1. No, Part 2, I meant. Yeah, I've already edited that. The only thing I'm waiting for is the rendering, which I need to do because I can't really be asked. Then there's this video which I'm currently recording now. I need to wait for this to render. And then after I do that, I have another Rainbow Six Siege video about the buff characters and how they're OP. You can see from what's on the screen right now. And I just want you to see that, yeah, Crinkleberry, if you're watching this, I am getting my fucking coffee. No, but seriously though, don't understand what's wrong with her. She was holding, keep in mind, yeah, she was holding a whole mug of tea, and she was telling me off for having coffee, and she wouldn't even answer my question. She answered it, and she just says, we're not allowed to have coffee in the school. I'm just like, why didn't you say that? And I'm getting sidetracked back onto the story. Yeah, if you want me to, talk about more stuff, I have a story about the first time I went to London. If you go, oh my god, I really need to sort out my addiction to not putting my phone on silent before I start recording. Yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying, yeah. Yeah, let me know if you want me to tell more stories like this. I am going to probably leave this camera rolling, because I know that I do get some sick kills on the screen right here. Actually, in editing, I'll just put the sick kills on the screen. Yeah, I get an ace, dude. You're not getting any better than me. Yeah, so well, I'm just gonna end my talking off here, and then what's next? It'll just be me editing in this ace that I got, this triple, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode, and
We need to locate a bomb. Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. The diffuser has been recovered. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Loading mag!
One op 4 remaining. You have dropped the diffuser.
Breaching charges off. Clear the blast area. Clear the blast area.
The diffuser has been secured. Op 4 eliminated.